Hello, this is Engineer Michael again. This is now episode 2, and at this I'm going to talk about shear connectors in steel concrete composite deck. What are shear connectors? These are structural elements that facilitate transfer of shear forces between two elements. In the case of our bridge here, we have structural steel member connected to the reinforced concrete deck using the shear studs. They are four now in numbers under this. These shear studs are round special bars with proper properties indicating the code of practice that normally you have to adhere to. They are very essential in composite construction, whereby the quality control to fabricate is IHAB. You really need to comply. So looking down here, one of our bridges, we did inspection of this from the factory, and when we requested for quick checks using tapping by a hammer, and we observed that some were not done well, and this one gave way. This is exactly what you need to know, that when you are overseeing a project, you do spot checking. You must understand how these facilities work, these individual structural members, how do they work, how do they respond, and now how do you qualify that these fabricated elements are ready for shipping. So normally you do pre-shipment inspection, and then also and check how it is being done on site or from the factory. My piece of advice to you as leaders of tomorrow in the industry is always ensure that these shear connectors, splice connections, all connections should be done from the factory under controlled condition. Then after that, you do minimum connections like bolting on site. Very important. Quickly, I'm going to share with you a clip where we instructed the fabricators to try and tap few of the shear studs, and just for our comfort, and I think majority passed. So few failed, and those which failed, actually we talked to them to make sure they checked thoroughly and make all correct. That is what happened. So quality control is very important. The supervision you need. So even on site, when they're doing sub-drawing and the rest of it, please be keen and make sure some of the things that are designed, the contractor complies with. So this is one of our bridges linking two districts in western Uganda. And it was constructed in 2012, and they are performing very well. So let me take you to have a quick look at what happened at the factory. Yeah, so this is the process of tapping. So you can see that this thing was very firm. And so some failed, but some passed. Majority passed the test, and it was qualified, and the girders were transported, and the bridges are working very well. They are constructed along some of the oil roads, and they are performing very well. So what is the message here? Quality control is very important. Monitoring, adhering to project requirements, also very important. You must know how some of the things work, so that when they are done, you have the right approach to have a quick check to ensure compatibility, compliance. So this is shear studs. But when you read our literature, you now get to know steel composite bridge in detail, the design, the construction, and maintenance. But for this episode, strictly, Shear starts and is response.